Lincoln contends that they gave the last full measure of devotion to defend a proposition about government, about how we choose to live together, starting with liberty and moving to equality, and whether the contract we make with one another based on liberty and equality is practical, whether it will work, mechanically work, whether this idea of government can function on the earth we inhabit. And that's one reason why I think he keeps saying here in his address, here. It happened right here on the ground all of you are standing on the solid earth all of us inhabit. These citizen soldiers fighting for the Union died testing that proposition that democracy can work in the hands of not of angels, nor even, to borrow from Lincoln's first inaugural address, in the hands of the better angels of our nature, but in the sometimes clumsy, sometimes bloody, error-prone hands of the ordinary people we are. On this sacred testing and proving ground, people willingly died to prove that people live together better if they refuse to oppress one another, to prove, in other words, that democracy works. I'm here also awestruck each time I visited Gettysburg to be in the presence of Lincoln's still eloquent ghost. And to be honest, I've been keeping company with that eloquent ghost on and off for the last 10 years, spent preparing and constantly for the past 2 years, devoted around the clock to making Lincoln. And even if this is merely an illusion or testament to the enduring force of his legacy, like most people who spend a lot of time thinking about Abraham Lincoln, he's come to feel like one of my oldest and one of my dearest friends. And I imagine I'm talking to many people who feel the same way. I'm luckier in one sense than nearly all of you because I have Daniel Day-Lewis's phone number on my speed dial. And if I start to really miss him terribly, I can just call him up and ask him to tell me a story. I haven't done this. I have no idea what Daniel would think of me if I did. He'd probably change his number.